now will be the beginning of the memorial blowing of trumpets and also the new month of fall, which is a change of season, what some call the new moon. Right? So the blowing of the trumpets. So the commentary reads, every year we have a feast of blowing of trumpets. Thank the Most High, we have been given the proper days for the feast and can take this time to remember the significance of the past feasts. We also are to understand the significance of the trumpets going forward and how they link into prophecy. Here is a brief lesson in reference to the holy day. So there is a significance concerning the trumpets. What is the significance and purpose of the trumpets? Right? It's not just a holy day in which we celebrate, we break bread, we eat, and so on, but there's a deeper understanding, a deeper significance, right? Because all these trumpets, right, which the Most High gave us this holy day, was foreshadowing things also, what Christ would do for us as a people, right? It leads to fulfilling the trumps in Revelations. It leads to fulfilling the last trump, which the dead in Christ will rise first at the last trump. So these trumpets has a significance, right? So now we're going to get into those significance. So first and foremost, let's go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 23.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the Sabbath month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of a blowing of trumpets.
Right, so the Sabbath, right? You have the 7th month, which begins at sundown, right? So sundown will be the beginning of the 7th month, right? Which is a change of season, fall, right? So the first day of the 7th month is the change of season and also the memorial blowing of trumpets, right? Come on.
And holy convocations.
So we have holy convocations in which we discuss the word of the Most High, we communicate, we break down prophecy, having a holy convocation, right? Come on.
25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High.
Right, so no servile work shall be done on this day, right? And also at sundown tomorrow is a double Sabbath. So today is our first Sabbath. At sundown you have what? You have the memorial blowing of trumpets, you have the new month, a double Sabbath, right? So the commentary reads, every year we had a feast of blowing of trumpets and blew them to gather the people together. These trumpets were also used in time of war and to signal the movement of the community in the wilderness. So we're going to see now the purposes of the trumpets or the significance of the trumpets. What the trumpets was used for, right? And the trumpets had a distinct sound in which you will know when it's time for war, you will know when it's time to gather the people, you know when it's time for the calling of assembly, right? All these things are the significance with the distinct sounds of the trumpet, right? Let's get a quick precept first. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and let's read verse 15. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 15. Because I spoke about a distinct sound, right? There's a significance in certain sounds.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 15.
Start at verse 7.
1 Corinthians 14 and 7.
Come on.
And even things without life giving sound.
Even things without life giving sound, come on.
whether pipe or harp,
whether pipe or harp,
except they give a distinction in the songs,
except they give a distinction in the song. So back then, during the time of Moses, when you hear the trumpets blow, they were given distinct in the sound, so the people would know what is about. What is this for? Is this for war? Is this for the calling of assembly? Right? They had a distinct sound. Come on.
How shall it be known?
How shall it be known?
What is pipe or harp?
Well, what is pipe or harp? Right? So Paul now is showing concerning, when you read in this chapter concerning tongues and different songs and all of that. In the 1 Corinthians chapter 14, he's breaking down prophecy and concerning tongues, right? Charity and spiritual gifts. Read on.
For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound,
if the trumpet give an uncertain sound,
who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Who shall prepare himself to the battle? So if this sound is an uncertain sound, how are the people going to know when it's time to battle? Right? The sound must be a distinct sound. Right? So this was the purpose for the trumpets. Read on.
So likewise ye, except ye utter by the tongue words easy to be understood.
No, that's going into the tongues. So let's drop that. Let's show you the trumpet part of it. Right? If the trumpet don't make a distinct sound, how will we know when it's time for war? So now let's go to Numbers chapter 10 verse 1.
The book of Numbers chapter 10 and 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Make thee 2 trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly.
So you see that? So this is one of the significance for the calling of the assembly. He told Moses to make 2 trumpets of silver and of a whole piece. Right? Shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly. So remember, he had to make it a particular sound, or what Paul break down, a distinct sound, so that the people would know this is to call the assembly. Read.
And for the journeying of the camp.
So there is another distinct sound for when the camp's going to journey. Come on.
And when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves to thee at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Come on.
And if they blow but with 1 trumpet, then the princes which are heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves unto thee. When ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east part shall go forward. When ye blow an alarm the second time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm.
See that? Ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. Right? Very distinct. Come on.
And the sons of Aaron the priest shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generation. And if you go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then you shall blow an alarm with the trumpet.
See that? So for war, you got to blow an alarm with the trumpets. Come on.
And ye shall be remembered before the Lord your power. And ye shall be saved from your enemies.
Right, so there's a few distinct reasons for the trumpets, or significance, for the trumpets and its purpose. So let's read verse 10.
Also, in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days,
and in your solemn days,
and in the beginnings of your months, you shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings.
So even for the new months, which is the 4 changes of seasons that divides the year, you blow with the trumpets. Right? Like it says in Psalms 81, blow up the trumpet in the new moon. Right? Which is new month. Come on.
And over the sacrifices of your peace offering, that they may be to you for a memorial before your power. I am the Lord your power.
So the commentary reads, These things had purpose within the community. However, today some of us blow the trumpet in commemoration of those ordinances. The trumpets function as a sound to gather the people or warn them of an impending war. We also are commanded to warn the people today to gather together as if we were to function in the same purpose as that trumpet. So that's our purpose today as leaders, as messengers. You're supposed to warn the people. That's blowing the trumpet, right? Because it's very serious when you as a shepherd and you're not blowing the trumpet and warning the people, the blood is going to be on your hands. Let's get that in Ezekiel. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33. Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 2.
Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land.
So he said, when I bring a sword upon the land, come on.
If the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman.
Right, so that's what the leader is supposed to be, watchmen for the flock. Read.
If when he saith the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
So the watchman, right, which is supposed to be like your pastors, the preachers, the elders, the deacons, so on, right? If they see a sword coming, and they see danger coming, they're supposed to sound the alarm, blow the trumpet and warn the people, so that the people could be aware of what's coming, what's going to happen. Destruction is coming. Right? Read.
Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Right, so who, right, ignore that warning from the trumpet? When people warning them that danger is coming, their blood is on their own head. And like Christ said, he that have an ear, let him hear. Right, so many people, when the trumpet is being blown today, even like yesterday, the elders blew the trumpet, warning people concerning the area in the Middle East, where some of our people are right now. That fire is going to come there. Right? So the elders are warning the people. They're blowing the trumpet concerning this mpox that they're pushing. Concerning the vaccines, concerning the COVID stuff. The elders was always blowing the trumpets. The deacons, the officers, everybody that's in position, right? They're warning the people. But it's up to the parishioners to say, you know what? I'm gonna lower my ear for a minute and listen to this warning and prepare myself. Read.
Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him.
Right, so your blood is going to be on you. Read.
But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
But those who take heed and hear, they will deliver their soul. Because those who take heed and they hear the sound of the trumpet, they're going to make themselves ready. They're going to be prepared. Right? They're going to be like the 5 wives. 5 wives, not the 5 foolish. Read.
But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
This is why it's very serious in the position of authority when it comes to leadership, right? In the ministry. You got to warn the people. You got to blow the trumpet. You have a job to do.